Welcome to Roohi by Musafir. In collaboration with Foxtrot Cyber Hub, my plus one, she says. Presenting to you, Tanya Munjal.
Hi guys, can everybody hear me? So I'm doing this for the first time, तो थोड़ा देख लेना, 100-200 एक्स्ट्रा ले लेना, but बाहर जाके मार खाएंगे, ठीक है? हाँ, better है अब. So jokes apart, I'm going to be talking about my plus one like Ayushi mentioned, and so it took me a lot, many years of a lot of stuff to get here and talk about it. And why am I doing this? Because I feel that if somebody had talked to me about this when I was young, I would have managed to deal with it better. So this is for everybody out there who's been through stuff, going through stuff, or has to go through stuff. Don't worry, whatever happens, we take it from there. Control. It has a funny way of sneaking in and biting us in the ass. My relationship with it started when I was 11. All I'm after is a life full of laughter. I could still hear the 11-year-old me giggling as I played hide and seek with mom. I guess between all those games and real life games, I somehow grew up. 11 and pathetic. Sorry guys. In some strange way, I discovered the pathway that led to self-injury. It was like there was ice in my veins and I couldn't understand if it was blood flowing or flowers growing. I would say there's something about pain. You can't overrun it and life always makes more. 12 and dwell into the 5 suicide attempts in a quarter of a year. People have scars in all sort of unexpected places. I chose my tally marks to adorn my wrists. 13 and thrown into popping anti-Ds like candies which could never be enough for my friend, my depression. 14 and foreign, like a land which looked exotic but nobody could ever afford the plane ticket to. 16 and sucked into the whirlwinds of a man who made the child grow up, made the dream disappear, and I was comfortably numb. 17 and been on this roller coaster. The alcohol flowed through my veins and the cigarette smoke was my favorite perfume. 18 and between the candy popping and the daily tally marks, between empathy and sympathy. 19 and clean of all the impurities. Took my soul and wiped it clean. 20 and plenty of stories, plenty of regrets, plenty of tally marks. 21 and hoping that no other 11 and pathetic takes this path. Hoping, but there's a thing about hope. Every time it goes away, it takes a part of you with it. The only difference between death and this is like organ damage, and it might go on, but death, it might go on too, and it might come soon. 22 and still fragile, but owning it like that special package on the airport conveyor belt with the red fragile stickers adorning my wrists. You only get high when you're feeling low. She made sure I had candies for each night, and I made sure I had scars from all the places I've been with her, given a daily tally mark. I couldn't jump the track. We were like cars on a cable. We as humans believe that depression, my lovely friend, my companion, my plus one, is in our heads. But I beg to differ. I've felt it engulfing me, my body, everything inside out, creeping out of the shadows, just like playing hide and seek with mom. I've seen it all from the party to the hangover. I've touched it, held hands with her along those parks, held hands with her along those walks in the parks on a cold winter morning. Listened to her yelling and taking digs at me. Listened to her favorite music together, the one she introduced me to. I could still hear Cordeline singing me to sleep. High hopes, that's all we need. Even though she has enough candies for a lifetime, her hunger won't die. No matter where I go or who I will be, I will always have a +1. A +1 clenching my palms, guiding me through every step of the way. There won't be a goodbye, even though I'm too good at them. She will always be with me because I don't think I'll ever make it out. Thank you.